Hey guys, what up? It's me, DJ Bosco, and today we are doing another Graze box. So, so this is this month's Graze box, which is Graze box number 4. And we have got, in here, we have got some popping corn. And I'm looking forward to eating that, but I probably won't eat it in this video. Because it's going to take ages to cook, and I kind of just want it for myself. And we've also got seaside salt and vinegar, which is salt and vinegar almonds. So this, like an almond would be salt and vinegar flavoured, and then bruschetta, and I love bruschetta, which is great. So I'm looking forward to have that. And now we've got original fruity flapjack, which I'm looking forward to. That's really good. And coffee and walnut cake. Wow. So this is chocolate coffee beans with walnuts, sponge pieces, and raisins. And also the original fruity flapjack was rustic rolled oat flapjack with dried apricot and vine fruit seeds. I didn't know it was with apricots. That's cool. So let's do salt and vinegar first. Let's get a nice one. Very salt and vinegary. Actually a lot, but definitely get that bruschetta taste as well, which is really good. And yeah, so it's quite a nice flavour. It could be maybe a bit more, maybe cheese with it or something, like with the croutons that I had a couple of weeks ago. But nevertheless, it's good stuff. It's a bit dry, but still good. And also an almond. So when you get like a normal almond, like you put it in your mouth and it's just like an almond. Whether this is like, you just get a sudden flavour that you just don't know what it is. Like, it starts off tasting like blackberries and some fruit and stuff, and it tastes really like kind of odd, like when you first put it in your mouth. And then, but then after a couple seconds, it starts dying down, and then all you can really taste is vinegar. So then you crunch down, and you get all that almond. You don't really taste much salt. So I guess the bruschetta is salt, and the almonds are vinegar, but still really nice. So I'm going to give that one, because it's a bit like odd. It's a bit too vinegary. Like doesn't really, like, the almonds are a bit weird. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I would hope to give it an 8, but if it just wasn't like that vinegary, I would like it a bit more. Maybe if the croutons had a bit more flavour, it would be a lot nicer. But still, 7.5. That's good. Now I'm going to have the original fruity flapjack. So first off, let me just put that back on. It's gone. It just fell off. But right. So let's see like how this tastes. So it's like how you would normally think a flapjack would taste. So when you put it in your mouth, you get that sweet oaty flavour. It's really good, but then you get that extra berries, say apricot. You get that really nice texture and a bit more sweetness, and it tastes really good. And then I guess the seeds are just for like a bit of texture, like it don't taste of much because they are just normal vine fruit seeds. Oh no, vine fruits, okay, and seeds. So don't know what the seeds are, but vine fruit, don't know what that is, but you know, it's just probably one of the apricots. It's really good though. You know, it's just like a normal flapjack, but with a little bit extra, which is really good. That's what I like about Graze. So they add some more to your normal stuff. So overall, I'll probably give that maybe, because I really like it, but it could have been maybe a bit more. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10, because it's really, like, it's a normal flapjack, but it's a bit better. So usually a normal flapjack I'll maybe rate at 8, but that is just a lot more better texture and fruits in it, so which are really nice. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. So that's 2 down, 1 to go because I'm not doing the popcorn. Alright, coffee and walnut cake. So this is chocolate coffee beans. I really like coffee, but I'm hoping it's not going to be like too much coffee in it. Whoa, you can really smell the coffee of that. Like instantly when I open it, that's just instant coffee smell. Wow. I hope it's not like too overpowering of coffee, because I do like coffee, but don't want just a coffee bean. So, ow. That was really good. Tastes like a really nice cappuccino, but it's really good. It's a little bit maybe crunchy and a bit dry, but the chocolate really goes well with it. So overall, that's really nice. Like it's really good. Nice creamy coffee right there. Then we're gonna have a walnut, which is just a normal walnut. So let's see how it tastes. It's a normal like walnut, like how do you imagine a walnut, but like the bitter taste of a walnut doesn't come until like the aftertaste or halfway through your eating of it. So little bit like a bit weird. Let me just have a bit more just to see if it's the same. Yeah, maybe because it's been in with the other stuff, you get other flavours with it, but it's not like a sudden. It's not like a sudden walnut bitter taste. So that's really good. Tastes a bit of coffee as well. Being in there. And now a sponge piece. These look like when you squeezing them with your hand, they feel a bit hard, which is like not really a sponge. So when like you have a sponge, it's usually a bit like fluffy, like a cupcake. So let's see. So you get the normal sponge flavour, but that is really like soft. It's nowhere near as hard as you think it is. But it's really good actually, sponge flavour. I really like that. It's probably some of the best sponge flavour I've got. That's really good. But it's like nowhere near enough. Like you need like maybe that big. Look how small it is. So maybe, yeah, obviously a bit more. Maybe how big they make the Belgian chocolate coins. Maybe they should make it like that big. Like Graze Belgian chocolate coins. So let's just have another one to see if it's similar. Yeah. Same thing. Really nice sponge flavour, but you need a bit more because it just dissolves in your mouth, which isn't bad, like it's good. And then, you know, a raisin is a raisin. But these, when I had my bag of honeycomb crunch, it was, the raisins were a lot more like juicier. They were a bit like less dry than you'll get in your normal packet. So let's see how these taste. Yeah, really good raisins, like really good, really nice. So I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. It could be a bit better, but maybe if you make the sponge coins a little bit bigger and maybe a bit more walnut and maybe a bit more coffee, because there's only like 2 more pieces of coffee in there. I've only had, what, 2? Like, it's maybe a bit more. So, yeah, I'll give that a 9 out of 5, but that is really good. Say 9 out of 10 even. So it's really good though. So, that is all for this month's subscription box. Obviously, we've had popping corn, the new slightly sweet one, coffee and walnut cake, which is really good, like that was a 9 out of 10. And then original fruity flapjack, which I think was an 8.5. Yeah, so it was good. And then salt and vinegar, which was a 7.5, which was really good. So overall, I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. That was really nice. It could have been a bit better, but I really like what Graze has done, where they've made like normal foods that you have into something a lot more. So well done, Graze. Really good. Oh yeah, and if you want any more, if you want some vouchers, you can have some. It just means you get your first, 5th and 10th one free, subscription box free, and I really recommend you get the variety box, but you can get whatever you like. So please like, subscribe and share. Goodbye!